I'm leaving. I'm leaving. And you can come with me. We've gotten to the point where there is enough consciousness in enlightenment. There are enough Shambra who have absolutely allowed it to come into their life. Enough of you who have said, we are going to the next level. That I'm leaving, going to a different strata, a different dimension, you could say. I talked before about waiting for just 5. There have been a couple, actually. But what's been even more impressive is the consciousness within each and every one of you has gotten to the point that it's going to happen. That critical mass has been achieved. So that all of us, or all of you who choose, can go to this next level. So it ends. The awakening portion ends. We go to the next level. And that is the mastery portion. Sounds great. Tough in a way, but yes, indeed great. So I say it ends because we're not going to be talking about the basics of awakening. I'm not going to be having any tolerance for self-doubt or self-loathing. There's not going to be any allowing of this doubt, which is really actually very self-indulgent. Doubt is extremely self-indulgent. It is a human luxury. Hopefully you're beyond. We're going to go beyond the doubt. We're going to go beyond the processing. We're going to go beyond the toe dabbling, the just tinkering with awakening. And I'm asking for those who want to come to this next level to join me. It's going to be about mastery, absolute mastery. I'm going to come to those who are going to go with me. I'm going to come as the master, but I'm going to expect that you come as the master also. In other words, no, I don't know. No victims. No energy feeding. No power. So my dear friends, you have the opportunity. And again, it doesn't matter. This is not about numbers or anything. You have the opportunity to come to this next level. It's going to be, I hope, exhilarating on one hand. It's going to be tougher. I'm going to have no tolerance for those who are still victims, for those who are still thinking about awakening. It's mastery or nothing. Mastery or nothing. I'm going to ask you to take a moment to feel into it. Are you ready for it? Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You'll have many more opportunities with other groups. Doesn't matter if you say, doesn't quite feel right now. I'm going to do something else. I'll give you names, recommendations for other groups. And this is only for those who truly are ready to walk as masters, as free masters in this lifetime. And that's it. There is such a beautiful, critical mass, I call it, of the Shambra consciousness. And it was brought to my attention recently at the Ascended Masters Club. I was there for an evening of playing Russian roulette, one of my favorite games. Well, there's no consequences. It's just fun. You have consequences, we don't. And one of the Ascended Masters asked, well, how goes that Shambra group? So I thought, I'll really check into it. I'll really feel into it. And along with Katumi and Tobias and Archangel Michael and Raphael, we felt into it. And it even surprised us, delighted us. We felt into each and every one of you. Where is this entity called Shambhala? Where are you? That there was such a critical mass, such a passion and desire. We said it's not about just 5, although a couple already have. It's about where you're at. That's when I said, I'm leaving. I'm leaving so that I can now work with the masters. I thought it was going to be just a few. I think it's going to be a few more than that. It'll be tough at times because you aren't going to be able to go back to some of the old games, and I'm going to call you on it, more so than even now. It's going to be tough because I'm going to demand that you're abundant. No excuses. I'm going to demand that your biology is together. No excuses. No more I don't know. That's a surefire way of getting thrown right out. Like I say, if you don't know what else to do, just fake it. Fake it, because it's really not faking it. So let's take a deep breath. It's a big moment for Shambhala. Big moment. There's going to be times where you are going to need to have time for yourself. I'm going to outline that later, but 3 days a month for yourself you will need to have. You're going to have to rebalance the body and the mind and integrate. And I know you're going to start thinking that, how am I going to possibly work that up? But the master just does. It just works out. And for me personally, it's an honor because we started together in September 1999 with this group of spiritual pirates, and wasn't sure what I was getting into. And I'm really not sure now, but the fact that you have this determination, this, let's call it a passion, this now or never, I'm going to do it in this lifetime. It's truly a light that's shining. I'm ready to move forward. The other was getting sometimes a little monotonous. Thank you. Now we're ready to move forward. So how does it end? It ends just like this. It ends with saying farewell to the old ways, saying farewell even to that awakening human, and becoming the master. So with that, my dear friends, a reminder that between now and our next gathering, interesting things will happen. And as they do, never forget that in all of creation. Thank you, and blessings. Blessings. Thanks.